Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus for the month of November. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Now, although I am reading for November, you can be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Now, this is clearly, I feel, third-party energy. Okay, so if that's not your story, I would check other placements for your messages. So I have the Devil here and the High Priestess. So there is a deep desire for someone. I feel that this person may have distanced themselves, or you distanced yourself from this person, but you're looking back. Both the Horse and the Knight have their heads like they're riding away, but they're like looking back. They could be looking back in confusion. Maybe there was confusion surrounding a third-party relationship or surrounding your relationship to them. The Five of Coins. You may have taken an action to move away from them, or they did, and then sat down and waited for help to arrive. That's what this card is. So, but the help is there. It's within the person. So it's the person who needs to realize they need to help themselves. This card is a card that would say, if you want change, well, you got to take action to make change. What happened is these two got separated. And they separated because they may have felt, like I said, confused, but they may have felt that the other person might not have had the best of intentions. They may have felt like the other person was not playing fair. So they may have blamed them for something. Maybe it had to do with boundaries, because see, I have the Lovers here, which can again be an actual lover, and I have the Nine of Wands here also, which is learning from past lessons and applying them and putting your boundaries in place. So maybe you felt this person crossed a boundary with you. Or maybe you yourself were tempted by the forbidden fruit and did not want to cross a boundary. But temptation's here, because this can be temptation to step into the Garden of Eden. Maybe you made a promise to yourself not to do this, or not to do this again. And so you made this boundary, but you yourself are in danger of crossing your own boundaries. It all depends on how you're looking at this, or what your, situation is. What is clear to me is that I feel that somebody still wants this relationship. In fact, I feel like both of them do. I feel that whatever this was between these two that happened, somebody wants to fix it. So if she accused him of crossing a boundary, he will want to come back and fix it. And this would not most likely would not have been the first time. This could be an on-again, off-again lover or relationship. Or maybe this is somebody who moves around a lot, you know, like they're a bit of a player. What we see is the wolf and the maiden over here. And so somebody is watching the other, and possibly they're going to hunt you because the wolf is at her back and she doesn't see him coming. It's possible you will not see this person come back or come to you. You may not be seeing something. So you could be watching them, or they are watching you. And longing for you. Somebody is in the dark, you see. The moon is here. The moon is here on judgment. So, and judgment is in the reverse. So, let me see. This is about learning from past mistakes. And see, we have this here. Somebody learning from the past mistakes. They put the boundaries up. I'm not going to do it again. But yet they're tempted. And it could be that somebody is stubbornly sitting behind a boundary that they have put in place. And but there is temptation, although they so far are not giving in, because there will be consequences, and they've already experienced the consequences of such a temptation. Somebody, okay, so somebody doesn't want, they don't want the ending. They don't want the ending, but maybe the circumstances surrounding the connection is not a healthy one. Maybe like they know this person's not good for them, but they want them. And so they sit there and they stare at the tower and the judgment reversed, because they know there will be consequences if they do try to rebuild the tower. Exactly what are the consequences? Maybe in the dark, but they know that there will be some. And they still want the forbidden fruit. So there is a danger here to cross a line. It's like they were already in this relationship with this person, and maybe on and off a few times, but then decided, okay, that's enough. I can't do it anymore. And put that boundary up. You know, they put the boundary up. They did this, but they can't stop themselves from wanting the other person. There's a longing here that's still here in the future. A longing to move this out of this energy that it's in, to see change. And they're waiting on change. They're waiting on it to happen. They're expecting it to happen. This is an expected event, not an unexpected one. This tower is expected. So they could be, if let's say they walked away, they put up the boundary, they're the ones that ended it, they're expecting a counterattack, possibly. So they're sitting stubbornly in this energy. They really want a new beginning. And you can see the spark of passion in this Ace of Wands, with the Ace of Wands and the Devil together. This could be some really intense connection that these two people share. And so she's looking at the coin and is very, very tempted to enter into a deception. Yep. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep. With this person from the past. And it feels, this is a card, this Six of Swords here, and we have it here. It feels risky. It's like getting into the boat, but you don't really know where it's going to go. It is all a mystery. And this person is all hidden. So it is entering into that deception where they sneak off to meet somebody from their past. Yep. Now, messages. So we know that this is going to happen in the future. I see it all right here. It's right here. There's going to be communication. There's going to be a rendezvous. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So if something did happen, I do feel that forgiveness is in question here, or is required. There's a card of understanding here. So it's like must have been some hurt, some pain for something, or the way somebody reacted, or maybe the way it ended. But the other person is saying, well, I understand, I see your side of the story, but I'm still struggling to get over this pain. The stress from this is draining me. This person is overwhelmed. And we have the third party card. We are not surprised. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Perception. This is, it's a marker that requires you to contemplate how you look at the world or at your situation, and ask, through what eyes do you see? Do you peer through those of prejudice or judgment? Are you viewing your current circumstances by projecting your past? This is a time to slow down and to observe from all angles. This card calls for objectivity and a willingness to examine your life, your situation, and others through neutral eyes. This marker brings clarity and asks you to look and wait. Perhaps all you need to do is to relax and put on another pair of glasses. So look at this in a different way. Change your perception. Change your view. Perception, you see, is everything. Look through your soul and know that things aren't always what they appear to be. You are to take no further action on this until you see how exactly this message applies to your current situation. Once you've shifted your perception, you may find that this was actually all that you needed to do. The next card you have is Merlin, and Merlin would be asking you, really, what do you need to do, or what change do you need to make to bring balance back into your life? Well, it's telling you right here, you need to put on another pair of glasses. You need a shift in perception. And I noticed that we have the dragon here. And the dragon is showing you the next best move or step to make. And interesting that it just falls really right in sync with these other messages that are here. What is the next best move to make? What do you need to change with Merlin? The next step is clearly shown to you. A shift in perception. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.